Is AI a machine? I want to be more specific, are the kinds of AI systems that have emerged since 2012, it's the references to DeepMind's 2012 Atari paper, which marks the first unsupervised deep reinforcement learning agent, as sort of the birth of AI having a kind of agentive capabilities of its own. Are these kinds of AI systems machines? When one poses the question, well, basically looks for a yes or no answer, right? Is it a machine? Yes, no. So there is a more productive way into that question, and that is to look at the history of the modern machine concept. And there is a long version of the history and a short version of the history, and I'll aim for the middle. So, in some sense, throughout the modern period, machine has been a counter-concept to the human. Machines were consistently described as the other of the human. So, in the middle of the 19th century, Karl Marx is trying to make sense of the Industrial Revolution. And Marx really is the most form-giving author of the modern machine concept. And Marx looks at his predecessors, Descartes, Locke, and Kant, and says, okay, so humans have reason. That means they have interiority, they have language, they have self-reflection, they have consciousness, they can distinguish true from false, they're moral agents, they have creativity, they can invent things, and you have machines. They don't have any of this. And he concludes that the crime of the Industrial Revolution, of capitalism, if you will, is that it tries to lock humans inside the machine concept. It's basically, his observation is that the only relevance or purpose for humans that capitalism has, or industrial capitalism has, is that they serve the machine, that they're servants of the machine, and that everything that exceeds the machine is not valuable. So humans are reduced to the machine concept, are thought about from the perspective of the machine concepts, and that is basically this sort of culmination point in the negative framing of what machines are that is very typical for the modern period. And I think that the vast majority of people have this sort of Cartesian, Lockean, Kantian, Marxian concept of what a machine is, and therefore look at any form of machine with a slight ambiguity, a slightly negative sentiment, and the idea that a machine, in this case AI, could do what humans can do is off. It's uncanny. Like, you don't want to be reduced to such a machine. Beautiful example of it is Charlie Chaplin in Modern Times, and Chaplin famously was Marxist, where he sort of tried to describe what it's like to be human in the age of industrial capitalism. But the question is AI actually a machine in that sense? Is AI this sort of merely mechanical thing condemned to the eternal repetition of the same, a piece of industrial equipment? Or does AI, given its capabilities, does AI exceed this concept, this classical modern concept of what a machine is? And I think to us the question is to answer the question. Meaning, yes, AI dramatically exceeds the machine concept, and like humans, cannot be understood from within it. You agree?